Welcome back. You're still tuned in to Halftime Report. Mahindra Lifespace, that's the stock on our radar, reported a good set of Q3 earnings. Their bookings, the volumes, collections, they were up on a YOY basis. Let's get in Amit Kumar Sinha, MD and CEO, Mahindra Lifespace Developers, joining us now. Mr. Sinha, thank you so much for joining in. Well, yes, there's an increase in Q3 bookings and volumes as well. But if I look at the 9-month sales, they have come in at 1773 crore rupees. FY25 sales were at 2800 crore rupees. Do you think you'll be able to surpass last year's bookings, considering that the quarterly run rate so far has been around 500 crore rupees?
Yeah, so thank you. I think we will be able to surpass our last year numbers and hopefully show a healthy growth. Some part of that is driven by the launches, as you touched upon. We just an example, we had a very successful launch of a project called Mahindra Blossom in Whitefield, Bangalore. It has done in the 3 days of the last to last weekend, it did more than 1,000 crore itself. So actually, we are hoping to see a significant growth driven by some of these launches. So one of them is Mahindra Blossom. We're expecting a couple of other launches to come through. But more importantly, for the launches that we did in early part of the year, as well as the phase launches of the previous projects, that will give us growth momentum. But I think we see good opportunities across all of our markets, Mumbai, Bangalore, and Pune. And these launches are just an evidence to show that there is momentum in the market for our kind of products, for our kind of value proposition.
Right, Mr. Sinha, but could you quantify these launch numbers for us, and how much in Q4 and how much would come in FY27?
Yeah, so we are looking at maybe 2 to 3 big launches coming in the next 3 months, and I'm not constraining it by the end of financial year because sometimes the launches spill over the March 31st deadline. But we have roughly, I would say, anywhere from 7 to 8,000 crore worth of launches that are going to happen towards the end of Q4 and the start of Q1. So combining some of that together. Exact radar dates, exact launch dates are not yet known. We are pushing hard to get them sooner. But this is very important because for the next year, I've given a guidance of 4,500 to 5,000 crore for our pre-sales on the residential side. And that's something that we are really looking forward to by having these launches locked in the early part of next financial year. And hopefully some of the Q4 launches will actually have a very good soothing effect for the pre-sales velocity in the next year.
Okay, Mr. Sinha, the big talking point, of course, has to be demand trends, realty index coming off the 52-week high, many stocks at lows as well. Do you think we're towards the later part of the real estate upcycle?
Yeah, no, I wish I knew the perfect answer to that, but let me give you 3 points here. The first point is there are some signs of moderation in the market, especially in certain segments and certain micro markets or specific cities. For example, NCR, we see a significant slowdown. We see slowdown in a luxury segment. So I think there are markets that have this characteristic show up. But overall, if you look at the overall, like we look at inventory overhang, like how much of inventory is there that is in the market that the customers can buy. It has moved up only 10% from 13 months to now close to 15 months. That means if there are no new launches coming into the market, all the inventory that is there will get absorbed in the 15 months. It was 13 months, 2 years back. So it hasn't been very significant shift on the inventory overhang side, but there is certain pockets, certain segments where you see slowdown. So that's the overall market, I would say. The second is it's very important for us to be clear where we play. And it's good that we are playing in Mumbai, Pune, and Bangalore. And third part is as things slow down, and we expect some part of it to happen and then get corrected over a longer period of time, there is a shift towards branded developers, shift towards quality developers who have multi-year track record, who have always met customer expectations, exceeded customer expectations by designing the product well, but also delivering them on time in line with their expectations. And we players like us tend to stand out quite well.
Okay, all right. Mr. Sinha, thank you so much for that honest answer. That's the word coming in from Mahindra Lifespaces. They continue to see growth and new launches. But yes, there is some moderation in select micro markets. With that, we'll slip into a short break. When we come back, we'll talk more about markets, get you some stock-specific action as well on the other side.